Uncle Don, this is a 200-year-old recipe for German potato salad. And it takes 6 or 7 potatoes. And Catherine Weaver, what does that mean?
That was my great, great, great grandmother.
Okay. All right. And then
Use red, gold, white, whatever kind of potatoes you want.
okay.
And I peel them first. Some people boil them with the skins on and peel them.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to peel them first.
Okay. And this is the number 7th potato that we have so far?
6.
6th potato? Okay.
Yeah. The other 5 are already ready to cook.
Okay.
Save a little time. And this will take 15, well, red potatoes are a little harder than the other ones. They take a little longer, 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
So while those are boiling, I get some other stuff ready.
Okay. How are you going to cut them? We chop them?
I'll chop them up, you'll see.
Okay. It's about the thickness of the onion there. Okay.
I'm going to chop them up.
Okay. All right, so we're dicing them up.
Everybody's probably got a different way of doing this.
Well, it's one way.
This is one way.
It's the Uncle Don and Pat way.
Yeah. So, yeah, Pat couldn't get that converted and we couldn't make it. So after a couple of years, well, I got a second cousin to
Translate.
translate it.
What was her name?
Margaret Trothen.
Margaret Trothen.
Trothen.
And she spoke Old German.
Oh, she was from Germany.
From Germany.
Yeah, and she didn't speak real good English.
Wow.
She came over when she was older.
Huh.
But she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
And that was back in my mother died in 71.
Mm-hmm.
So this was in probably the middle 70s. We had the recipe several years before we ever made. I just washed my hands before you came. So.
I got our sugar, 3 tablespoons. 1.5 tablespoons flour going into the sugar.
It's all just mixing together.
Okay. 3/4 teaspoon. All right. Celery seed.
3/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, and
I use kosher salt.
kosher salt. Okay.
It just said salt, but that's about it.
Okay.
And
1/3 cup of water. That's ready to be added. 1/2 cup white wine vinegar. And this is just the white
vinegar. Cider vinegar. White.
cider vinegar. Okay. Uncle Don, you're checking the potatoes because you don't want them to overcook. And what are you doing right now?
Just dabbing them.
Release some heat. All right, Uncle Don, the 5 minutes are up. Potatoes look to be boiled.
They've been boiling for about 25.
Well, yeah, about 25 minutes. Last 5 minutes are up. And now you're straining it. The potatoes are out of the boiler.
They're cooling.
They're cooling right now. And can you tell me one more time, what's this space going to be over here?
That's where I'm going to dice them and lay them out on the paper.
Okay, and you said we'll lay them out for about an hour?
For about an hour to the water to evaporate out of them.
Okay.
I find that does better.
All right.
That's my own experience.
Okay.
I like to make it about bite size. But everybody don't do that.
Yeah.
That's up to the individual what size dicing.
Okay.
I make them 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch.
And then you put it on the cookie sheet, or the baking sheet?
It's on a sheet of wax paper.
Sheet of wax paper.
I lay them out. Now this here I do, it ain't in the recipe. But I find they don't crumble up, they coat better if they're cool.
And you just do that with every potato?
Yeah, do them all.
Okay. And you said you need to have this ready because when the roux finishes,
That goes fast.
Goes really fast.
You don't have time to dice potatoes or crumble bacon or nothing.
okay. Uncle Don, we've chopped all our potatoes into bite-sized pieces, and now we let them cool for
Oh, about 45 more minutes.
45 more minutes, an hour total.
Yeah.
All right, we're checking the potatoes. It's been an hour and they've cooled. Nice and tasty. What's our next step, Uncle Don?
So, do the bacon.
Do the bacon. We have regular cut bacon that Uncle Don's getting out.
Ladies, it seemed the bacon was a little more fat than what it is today.
Okay, so you substitute with extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, some substitution.
When do you put that in?
After a bit when we make the roux.
We are putting the bacon in the pan, heating it up, and Uncle Don, you slice the bacon in half. We're going to take the bacon, this is a Chuck Ryman suggestion, put 10-15 seconds on the clock, and make the bacon a little more crumbly.
About 1.5 cups onions. I cheated a little bit.
So adding the oil prevented the onions
Yeah,
from burning?
because there's not enough fat.
Yeah.
That's the reason I did that. Now we'll add vinegar.
Got our vinegar going in.
More vinegar.
More vinegar.
Water.
Water. And we're still on medium heat.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now we're taking the bacon and we're making it nice and crumbly while we wait for our mixture of onion and vinegar and water and salt to begin sauteing again. Don, you just added in the...
Sugar, the flour, the salt, the pepper,
Alright,
all that stuff.
and now you're going to mix it?
I'll mix it up and let it thicken.
Mix it and let
I
it
gotta
thicken.
watch it so it can't get too thick.
Right.
But it'll get thick.
Now this is where we're getting to the roux
This
stage.
is the roux right now.
Okay.
Bacon's the only thing else that goes in there.
Okay. Now when I make a roux with goldenrod, I add milk, but we don't do that with this.
So there's no dairy products. in
No
this.
dairy products, okay. Got it. We finished making the bacon. Uncle Don, you're stirring the mixture so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And the hell with the phone.
Can't leave. To get coated.
Okay, we're adding potatoes slowly, and they all need to be coated. And you can't let it bubble for too long because it'll get too thick.
Right, now I'll turn it to low.
All right. The heat is going to low. And this is looking delicious.
My mother always made it in the skillet, and Pat did. That's why I do. I don't know if there's any other way you do it or not.
Yeah. It looks like the skillet's going to get pretty full here in a minute.
It'll get clear full.
Yeah. And because we let the potatoes cool for so long,
They don't fall apart now.
yeah, the potatoes aren't falling apart. All the potatoes have been added,
We now have German potato salad.
and we now have German potato salad. All right. Uncle Don has one final stage of testing, which is it fit to eat? All right, here we go, the bite. Oh yeah, that's fit to eat.
That it?
That's it. Well done, Uncle Don. Delicious. Any closing comments?
No closing comments. It's not my recipe. It's not my mother's. She made it. Then Pat tasted it and liked it. And then when she died, Pat wanted that recipe. I said, "What the hell are you taking that for? We can't read it." But we got it converted. I guess it's converted.
Yeah,
I had to take her word for it.
yeah. All right, thanks, Uncle Don.
You're quite welcome.